What's up, Planeswalkers? Another day, another deck. Today we're playing one spell. Tired of those darn pesky Corey Steel Cutters? Well, let me pitch you Phyrexian Censor. Each player can cast more, or can't cast more than one non-Phyrexian spell each turn. It's like a High Noon but Phyrexian, and we're going to run some Phyrexian spells in this deck. And then we've got Get Lost, High Noon as aforementioned. Each player can only cast one spell each turn. And then we've got Voices of Victory and Grand Abolisher just to kind of shut down our opponent from doing stuff on our turn. Then some board wipes like Temporary Lockdown, White Sun's Zenith, or Twilight. Let's get right on into it and see how we do. This deck is similar to one that I played before, that was Phyrexian Lockdown, that I really enjoyed, but more and more recently, it's just, oh my gosh, of course. The one time we changed to a Phyrexian deck, Phyrexian Censor, and this is the first match, the Shuffler, MMR, whatever you want to call it, gives us a Phyrexian deck. Isn't that perfect? That's like the perfect sum up. I don't know what it is, but this season the game has just been trying me and testing me. We'll get rid of their Jawbone Duelist because Jawbone Duelist is a great card. Double strike, toxic one, just amazing. Let's see if we can outplay our mirror match here. I doubt opponents playing Phyrexian Censor. They are playing Annex Sentry, another great card. We get another Might here, and I'll go ahead and throw down a Plains, and then just for fun, show the opponent what we had here. The Phyrexian Censor. Wow, my stuff has been lagging a lot. I really need to do it. Yeah, thinking, and then as soon as I do that, it goes. So, in the next couple of days, you may see some videos where it's lagging a lot. I haven't gone through. Yeah, let's block the Crawling Court. Well, they might have something to kill it. I guess it's not going to matter. Complete Devotion. Yep. So we trade. Nice. I haven't been able to, verify the game integrity files or whatever yet. But we'll see. Another Jawbone Duelist. Okay, we just need to get a bunch of mana now. Okay, perfect. Mana coming down. I mean, we have to cast this for 5, so we need 2 more mana. I think our best bet here is to just go ahead and High Noon. And then we pass. Something about this upbeat music while I'm just getting destroyed just makes me angry. No, I'm kidding. This is just hilarious. I can't believe game 1 of this new deck, and our whole thing that we built around was a card saying you can't cast more than one Phyrexian or non-Phyrexian spell a turn. And what do they get? A deck that is Phyrexian spells. Just wow. Alright. I don't know if we're gonna make it. We need something to take care of this Jawbone Duelist here. Well, we got another land, but it's only for 4. We can gain 4 life. We can't gain 5 life. Yeah, good game, opponents. That's all we can do. They're gonna have enough toxic. Oh, on to the next one. I don't know what else to say to that, y'all. No idea. Hopefully this next one isn't the same treatment and we get a chance to kind of showcase what we're doing. Okay, 2 High Noon, 2 Annex Sentry, and a Grand Abolisher. This is the most unfun hand ever, so I'm going to mulligan. No, it wasn't that great. I'm going to keep, and I think we throw back the Annex Sentry. Yeah, I think maybe we do Skrelv's Hive instead. Sentry is good because it can get rid of some lower level targets. Well, opponent only has one choice here, and it's going to be high noon. Well, that's a bit interesting. Okay, yeah, opponent's playing discard. Not the deck we want to face. I don't think we're going to really get a fair matchup against aggro. I know it's out there, but I feel like they reserve aggro for aggro. So we'll throw down the Jawbone Duelist. Okay, opponent's going to kill with a Momentum Breaker. That's fine. Yep, they're going to pump it up. We're going to go ahead and play the Phyrexian Censor. I mean, this kind of slows them down. This helps us a bit, because they get one spell per turn. Shieldred. Nice. Okay. Well, I think we throw down Annex Sentry. Do nothing. Wow, we might just get... This is going to sound so funny, but Shieldred now? It's kind of interesting. Kind of wild now that you see Shieldred and you're like, really? You're playing that card? Like, is it really that great? It it dies to removal. Get lost, Shieldred. Let's swing in at Liliana. Go from there. So opponent's still limited to just one card per turn. Okay. Yep, Bandit's Talent. I think we get rid of the Censor here. They're going to pump it up. I mean, we kind of got to leave one card in hand, right? If we want to avoid 4 damage per turn, we got to just avoid playing anything and just slow roll this. Hopefully we can slow roll it, I should say. Okay, opponent's going to duress. They got no target, so we're still safe. And they're going to try and get some draw spells off of this. We can Jawbone here. I was going to say let's Skrelv Hive, but I think Jawbone's going to be a little bit quicker. They pump up again. So if we go down to less cards in hand, we're kind of not in a great spot. So we got to keep 2. I'm going to Skrelv's Hive again. Swing in. Opponent is probably fuming right now. They're probably so angry. I would understand too. I would get why they're angry, because they just haven't been able to get anything. Like, what do they have now? So they're holding on to something. They could have a kill spell. I think we go Phyrexian Censor here, so we get a backup for it. We leave 2 lands in hand, so that way if opponent tries to, I don't know, duress us again or anything like that, it's going to fall kind of flat. Okay, Speed Demon. That's a good one. I like Speed Demon. I think we still get around this, right? I think we get around it. Well, we definitely get around it now. I was going to say, I don't know why I was saying I think we get around it. We would win either way. Entered tapped, but I don't know what they had there. On to the next one. You never know when it comes to the standard meta right now in Mono Black. I'm like, do they have something they could pay, like 2 life, wipe my board or something? I was like, it looks like we're all good to go. Disco, disco, disco. Alright. Let's play Plains. This is also a very, very unfun hand. Authority of the Council. Okay. This is going to be an interesting match, because we're going to high noon. So now my creature's enter tapped, pumps up the opponent's life. they can't cast more than one spell, and I can't cast more than one spell. But now, I also will have Mobilize. Now, they gain a life, yes, but if opponents anything like me, and they're not thinking properly, they're going to be like, oh, why would they play Voices of Victory? Well, it's because the Mobilized creatures enter tapped and attacking, and this doesn't prevent it, so that's why. I think we go Grand Abolisher here. So Grand Abolisher's down. We swing. Opponent gains 2, takes 3. We're kind of there. We're still dealing damage. It's like 1 damage per turn. Opponent gets another authority. Okay. So yeah, I don't think we want to be attacking with the Mobilize anymore. Mobilize just lost. That went out the window. I think our best bet is going to be Toxic, so I kind of want to throw out the Jawbone Duelist here. They gain 2 life. That's perfectly fine by me. We swing in for 2 with the Abolisher. Now we'll be able to get them at least 2 Toxic per turn. Never mind. Ignore everything I just said. Let's Skrelv's Hive. This is perfect though, because Skrelv's Hive we're going to get created Might, but then we can also go ahead and tap the Mirrex at their instep, get a Might that does not have Summoning Sickness, and go from there. But yeah, okay, Heaped Harvest. I'm cool with that. Let opponent continue to waste their 1 spell per turn that they can play on life gain. Because at this point, I've pivoted to the Toxic strategy of Toxic. Poison counters. I think opponent's realizing they can't play another spell right now. Yeah, High Noon opponent. I think they're realizing, wait a second, why can't I play? Because they thought it was just the Phyrexian Censor that was doing it. Nah. We got 2 layers. 2 layers to this fun house. Yep, they get to pump up 2. They can gain as much life as they want. I don't know if I want to go Censor yet. I think the best bet here... Oh, they get to kill a enchantment. That's good for them. What are they going to destroy? They're taking High Noon. Okay. That's fine. They are uninhibited. They can play as many spells as they want. They have Judgment again. Okay. I don't think that they're going to be happy with this, but we're going to create a Might. They gain 2 life. We get another Might. They gain 2 life. And then we're going to Phyrexian Censor. And we get a Plane. So this is a good world where we get to actually play out our Censor. It enters tap. They gain 2 life. Cool. But we get to hold up Mirrex too. So, I mean, again, this is just slow rolling. We're just going slow. Opponent is on, like, what, a 4-turn clock now? Sire of 7 deaths. Okay. Well, that enters tap. First Strike, Vigilance, Menace, Trample. I need the Too Long Didn't Read spell. That's what I need. That's not Phyrexian. No, it's Eldrazi. I was like, wait, that's not Phyrexian. It's Eldrazi. I think we go Jawbone Duelist. We swing out. Do we swing with Censor too? Yeah, I think we kind of... Well, let's hold up. We want Toxic. I was going to say, we don't really need to, but we're holding up the mana. That's the most important thing. Dang, this thing is just keyword soup. Alright, Hedron, Activator. You can only play 1 spell, so yeah, they can still activate abilities. They're gonna swing, they're gonna gain 7, but I don't think they realize, I think they're done for no matter what. Pump up the Mirrex. Everything has lifelink. We have 5 1/1s and then 1 1-1 with that. Oh, too bad. I mean, we can get rid of an Authority of the Council if we want. So let's just swing in. Yep, good game. I think opponent sees the writing on the wall. Good game, opponent. I was gonna say, are they gonna throw a block or no? We got there. So yeah, it wasn't quite the targets we wanted, but maybe we'll play more. Let's get into the wrap up. This was one spell. Everybody gets one. Tell them, Peter. So yeah, in a standard that's really just heavily like spell vomit, just ramp vomit, get as much as you can. This deck is kind of excruciating. I know there's better ways to do it, so if y'all have any ideas or you see a list somebody else has, please let me know. I'm not ashamed. I'll give them all the credit in the world. I want to play it. But yeah, this can be definitely fun if you like to infuriate your opponents as well and just enjoy some good old-fashioned Magic. But once again, first and foremost and last but not least, you are doing everything right today, and you matter. Good. Bye.